Serpy make I said Buchanan look like a pussy hole, you know. That's a Serpy I'm biggest liar. Serpy will get him out of prison.
Bear this in mind, influencer guy. Jury this and jury that and...
Man, as I respect Curl Loxx, I want to know what you think about the whole Jeffrey situation with him a kick off with the most, see me? I also noticed that Serpy speak on a lot of issues where they talk about way before. For example, stir it up volume 11 and 3/4, around the hour and 35-minute mark, you see me? You talk about the dead house them, how them a burn the body for the criminal them. I may also notice enough of the topic them I heard a long time in the meantime. For example, your take on the informer for dead culture. Also, I don't know if you notice, but I think in a previous video when you talk about Serpy being Carter's biggest liar, get on them skin little because him do about 3 videos show word pan you. At least in my view, I think that him do still. I'm also want your view on the arranged marriages them versus the consensual marriage. The stats that say arranged marriage more likely for work. Tell me what you think, early.
Alright, so for the Jeffrey walk and talk thing, I think I don't really have to see the whole video, I get to see the whole entire video, so I cannot have a comment because when you cut a little part or something and put it up, then the perspective might be skewed. So that answers that. Now, as it relates to the part where Serpy and taking my arguments or you say the whole dead house thing and the whole heap of other stuff where you say you notice me mention first, even years back or whatnot, and then you are hearing with a lot of similar arguments. The first thing that's about that is I don't know how aware you are, and that is very obvious that Serpy is a fan of my work who have quoted me on various occasions. Not well, maybe some, not many, but maybe some women I know of. Same way. So I guess at intervals, him who is a fan of the work, I go naturally just maybe, gravitate to some argument and feel like him now have to mention that every time per se. So I wouldn't necessarily be quick to look into that as something where nefarious or something where ill intentioned. Alright, so as it relates to your concern, where you say if you say me, Serpy attack in the various videos them when do after me come out with VOICEBOXX where you think episode 6 when me that about the whole Vybz Cartel case and expressing a concern say Serpy talking about the case and bringing so much evidence can compromise the case. For those who don't know the episode, the full episode, I link down below, and I'll play a clip from that episode there. They go an understanding of what that bring across at the time. So see the clip here. I got it name. Whether I want to believe it. Going to bad man to talk how you feel. No, that's a professionalism. Work. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want caught up in that. In a being part of the influence. And no matter what we out the road feel and see and notice it's obvious, No matter how the internet is a wild, wild west place and people see this obvious and them say this and them say that, the law, they purport to make that work like how it's supposed to work when it come to what might compromise a case. All of them things are going to be presented, And them are going to have leg, fist stand, and you understand what I say? Because look, even if people are, even with what Serpy do, with what Serpy do with the cartel case, right now, to me, Serpy a cartel biggest liar. Serpy make I said Buchanan look like a pussy hole. That's a Serpy I'm biggest liar. Serpy will get him out of prison. They tell you that, Serpy put out whole heap of evidence and him a doing research and him a back it with this and him a put up that and him a show say this is this and that is that and him a put 2 and 2 together. Him a dot all of the I's and him a cross all of the T's. But wait, I don't think him a realize. Alright, not just a man who do the voice note here, but many people feel say, we get bombarded by many people feel say, I definitely me, Sir P, a true word pan. But Sir P is a man normally, call name and get to the point and it's straight about him I deal with. However, this time, that was not the case. You must say a bag of people say it and enough people hold that argument which me now go refute, maybe me no know. That person or these people who hold the same, who share the same sentiment. Me scour it, me scour feet and me not find it. Me look feet and me not find it. However, that not say it not exist, but according to what me know to this point, me don't have nobody else with that share that same sentiment. I mean, I go crazy. I look feet and I try to determine if me or not. Because it was done in such a way where, you can't find directly who. The conversation bigger than me, the debate bigger than me, and it's a necessary debate. So take me out of the face and the existence here, and we are dealing with the energy of what is true or trying to find out what is true. So it no matter to me whether me him attack or not. Him say what him say, and it can be me and it must be me. However, let us just say hypothetically, say boy, alright, I mean him attack, and his rebuttals are as follows then, So make we listen to that one.
Bear this in mind, influencer guy and girl. The same knife will stick the goat, stick the sheep, So if your argument is that the little YouTuber talking about Barabas and him crimes, means the Barabas must go road because jury this and jury that and fair trial, then by that very argument, Noel Maitland must be released right now because he can't get fair trial either. Oh, you've gone quiet now. You've gone quiet, guy? Why are you quiet? The very argument that they're trying to present that the little YouTuber to talk about the Barabas crimes and now the jury can go. Then since all of uno, every man, dog, cat and rat did that talk about Noel Maitland and the Noel Maitland killed Annalie, by that very argument, when I say free Barabas would also mean free Maitland. Oh, you quiet now. Why? Because you don't want Maitland free because Annalie should get justice. I saw justice work for some people, the people you like. So now that you hear that them talk about the case and now the jury now go on the fair trial, so let him go. The argument that you try to use for the Barabas case because you like Barabas, now your stomach are churn when they hear about free Maitland. That same argument would free Maitland in a court. That same argument would free Julian Silvera in a court. Same knife that stick the goat, stick the sheep, a snake and ladders on a play. You think you're smart. You see, you thought you were playing chess, but really it's snake and ladders. Because the very argument that would make Barabas and Sean Storm free, because the case is so public and the YouTuber talk about it and all over the vlogs, then that very precedence would set Noel Maitland and Julian Silvera free.
Okay, we hear what you just say. Everybody in the world talk about it, and all of that is very logical and true. However, you miss the point. You miss the real point. You see, I'm not talking to nobody else. I'm talking to myself. From my point of view, I look on Sir P, which I don't know if I get it wrong. But remember, are you see him one talk every day without ceasing of your great knowledge of how the system stays, how them bipolar, and how them use any argument to them advantage when it suit an agenda. Me know, so you understand that, So by you bringing up those logical arguments, you are assuming then, so you deal with a logical system. Who, if you're logical and it makes sense, them just work with it. You know, work with a corrupt body. A corrupt system where we use anything, including the influence of the most prominent blogger on the internet. Me know when you say, boy, the little YouTuber, it is sarcasm. And I don't force me to say that. It is you saying that you know the power where you have, and you often count your numbers and how powerful your movement is, and that is undeniable. So, look at it from the angle now. So, all the power that Jamaica suffer bad. Politicians are beating up bad from all sides. Them beating up go, them beating up come. I don't know why I run away foreign. I totally understand. But who telling us that the key to America they are over man yard? When you go and over man go make them rubbing up with all manner of evil. Only two dons, man. Only two dons. Now follow big win, boy. A foreign man wang go. Remember me telling you how long past stir it up say if you are idiot to Jamaica, are the same idiot you can go foreign. Yeah, brother, cause see him so a girl munchy but she apply for visa and go up on the people in farm, and when she see sex, instead of she put the F for female, she go talk about whole heap of time and that she right on the farm. Real enough, don't you? Couldn't agree more. And even if you don't, them willing to help you go right through the farm. So call Louis Law now, call the number up on the screen. So me understanding up like me understanding the situation. By all means runway. But not tell Louis Law say me say for runway, cause them not support them something there. If you tell Louis Law say me say for runway, me go deny it. Say thanks VOICEBOXX. Remember, okay, yes, what if a YouTuber talk about a bag of thing, but none of the influence where you have. You know why? Because you're not just a little YouTuber, bro. You're the first of its kind crime blogger. And when it comes to crime and when it comes to crime in Jamaica and the justice system, your word is very credible. And you're way more influential than your word hold more weight than anybody else, because the crime under them niche. From day one, crime and the justice system and you the behind the scenes having access to certain information have been your niche. Who will follow you don't know that. The reaction I show me say, this is the reaction of somebody who is assuming that I attack them credibility. When it's quite the contrary, I acknowledge your credibility. I acknowledge that you are above the people who you put yourself in them same category. Oh boy, so if everybody are talk about it and I wonder, you're not everybody. And you have to know that. You are not everybody. Because your thing a different, complete something. Waiting build your credibility. Why you reach where you reach. Have the following where you have. Because you bring, well, Sir P you bring. Sir P, you are bringing something completely different from the average run-of-the-mill vlogger. You have access to information where none of them can touch. And that build your credibility. So when a little regular man can talk this and talk that, but any case, good and bad, and a judge will consider whether feed them word can have an effect on a case. They must take that into consideration as to what these people are saying. Most of them just talk about a thing based off a speculation. You don't speculate. You bring a whole heap of evidence to back up what you say. And that's not normally I do. Sir P provide things where the liar himself just write and the ink still wet, and Sir P have it little more. This is how this brother is on top of things. Now, if he work with the system or him in the system, him have it close to certain things. And this is why this brother, well, Sir P is so credible. This is why Sir P is so credible. Therefore, influential. Nothing Sir P say. May I agree with you now? This wasn't me saying a lie I tell, or that you're not real, or the PIA, or your movement a fraud or a foolishness. I wasn't attacking the credibility of your work. Your word has become more credible than mainstream media. You are mainstream. Remember back in idea? When people are hear about people attack and them they not believe it till TVJ or CVM bring it across. RJR, Fame FM. Them not believe it till a mainstream media bring it across. You are now that mainstream media, sir, for most people. You are now that nobody look upon you like just an average blogger. I don't think it is wise to talk as if you are. Because when you're talking a sarcasm, say, them are really the little YouTuber, and you talk out your numbers, you know how powerful you are. So you have to make up your mind. If you know you're that powerful, then it is possible that they will draw for this argument and use it. Did they? It's a question. When I said that they are going to do it, did it happen? Did they do that? Yes or no? And when they present it when the defense present it in a affidavit on behalf of the accused, did they actually mention that? For real? Did they mention that? And the second question is, did the judge strike it down? Or did the judge allow it? Now you tell me why. Because you believe say you're one little YouTuber and that your word has no weight. Come on, brother. You know the weight where your word have. That is all I was saying. Am I saying that they are fair and all of a sudden it makes sense and that these laws and things where them can draw for make sense and them are nonsensical? I didn't say that. Me not say that up to now. Me not say where the system a draw for or I go draw for make sense, you know. Up to now, you know. I said no such thing. Me say me understand these deceitful and wicked people and what they will do. Me understand patterns and where them will lead to. Once you understand that they can predict the future, easy, you know. Because you see it, you see the pattern that play out, and you know how the system stay. I mean, know so you know how the system stay. So if you draw for logics and or who the next one day up this, I do this and one day I do that, is to assume that these people are going to think logically. They don't, and you know that. This is to assume that they are logical, and if you just make a right and a sensible argument, then just believe you. And then just forget about it. Let me ask again. The judge strike it down? Did the judge strike it down? Sir, you are powerful and influential in a way that Jamaica has never seen. In a good minute. And you have to know that. You speak of it every day. You speak of it every single day. And brother, me and you know, say, me and you know, court has nothing to do with logics. And whether something true or a lie, for real, like a stater. It's all about who can make the best argument to create reasonable doubt. That's it. They're not business of what talk truth for real. It's all about who can come with a logical argument. And I'm saying that being who you are can help. Me never say a lie, you know. Me never say a law, boy, them won't draw for that liar. Them not gonna draw for a law. I'm saying who you are. Help them to have the option if you can use as a solid argument based on you being a crime. I'm gonna say it again. Crime blogger. The most influential crime blogger. There is no one else like you. So the argument that when them present it will hold weight. So who not bring it up in a Patrick Powell or bring it up in the next one, they are bring it up in the next one, they feel them think that. It will not be a matter of time before somebody decide say them okay and use that. That's all me I say, you know. It will be a matter of time before they realize that they can use that. And again, not assuming that me talk, but whosoever you talk, you have to understand the point of view. And I think you do understand the point of view. I mean, what's not feel of me, yeah, refer to. Because you, who is a fan, like a whole heap of other people, know so me in this for decades. Me I do that same exact thing. I know me a YouTuber. I'm sorry, I know me that. It can't be me. But if the rebuttal fits something when me say or a narrative when me share, then, you know, whether I'm here or not, as me say, me have to express. When me who share that point of view, truly mean when me say what me say. It's not an attack on you or the work where I do. Because me is a fan of the work you do. I always agree. But most of the way I do, me agree with. And that is okay. The hallmark of intelligence is not for rebut, especially with insults and who have more follower, who bigger, who larger. Insults about what they call one? Vulture squad, and who I try to say free cartel. You, more than everybody, Serpy, must know the narrative with me I fight against for decades now. The acidity, the ghetto culture, how them trick we. For the modern slave who believe in this lie, say a man that just somebody will talk loud and ready for fight at all time. Wake up every day and look a fight. Supposed to know me I fight a long time. So in true intelligence, trust me, I can't be. Believe that. But as me say, whosoever that rebuttal is for in terms of the whole who everybody has said. Again, you're not just anybody, sir. And you know that. First of its kind. Crime, black. Your word is going to hold weight. And your platform is very large and influential. Again, you are now the new mainstream. The average Jamaica don't see you like the old order of mainstream media. You are now the new mainstream. Them not see you like the well-oiled media machine we used to use a script and control the narrative, control certain things and push certain evil agenda. You're not filtered. Them can't filter you. You expose certain things and highlight certain information where them never yet did privy to. Bring you in our light, in the average Jamaican mind, will rise you above. Let me say that again. We'll put you on a different plane. Believe that. So, this thing about, boy, we said this and that, and a man, how come them, everybody talk about it and not just you. You really think you and Terradan they're on the same level? You really think the average Jamaican see you like how them see Terradan? These are the things. We have to go into the details of things. We have to stop assume. Don't bring emotion. Rise above emotion and you find truth. At all given times. That's the advice we may always give. For anybody. And the next thing, brother, avoid the insults and the disrespect to who you consider below you. You get me I say? Because me know. Because it's the approach there. Because this is what I consider like a public debate. Because a public knowledge, the whole trial and everything we're going to public knowledge. And if somebody have an opinion upon it and you have back another opinion, express the opinion without being disrespectful. Without a belittle people. Who do that? People who are not intelligent. People will resort to that because them not nothing to say. I mean, no say that, and me not say so. Me know say you're more intelligent, you're way more intelligent than that. People were lazy intellectually appeal to the lowest common denominator who just love the toxicity and the madness. Boy, me can't see who, me can't wait to see who them are going to rub out. Insult have it place, you know. But in a certain instance, it's not necessary. Use your words. It's not necessary. Somebody have an opinion, give back an opinion and make it become a debate we can help other people. Since we dip on a quest for help others understand where them not understand. That is where it really is. Avoid this whole thing with the superiority and that a distraction. Not get distracted by the accolades and what is going on and how we ahead you are. Because if we are going to be fair, these people where you often describe as them that we are ahead, I mean we are back compared to where you are do and XYZ. If we are to be fair, you have an unfair advantage over them. You have an unfair advantage over them. And the unfair advantage makes you somebody when I come like Bolt or run against some paraplegic. You're going to run circles around them. Because you cannot criticize people who don't have the ability to properly compete with you. You must not neglect to remember that you have an unfair advantage, which is that you can do anyway. Nobody knows who you are. It is very, it is very Safe to say. If a man feel like a you are the actual unicorn, when not real, it's a safe argument to make. Because you are an idea in everybody's imagination. Nobody knows who you are. But most of these people, the artist boy, the sheep guy, all of them, people know them. People know them face. People know where them there at all time when them appear. People know say at them that. You yourself say you can there anyway. You can there anyway at all. You're there when them a plan. Them just don't know when and where you're gonna appear. That's an unfair advantage, brother. Believe it or not. So you know can be one I juror them. We're gonna depend on the case. Who knows, right? If we're gonna be fair. Who knows where you can appear? Who knows where you can do? Because nobody not know who you are. Am I attacking you? No, I'm not. I'm just saying, just humble and do the work, my brother. Come and see as a brother in arms in that struggle here. Where we are fight. My boss. So when they talk to me or I talk to our next man, I want you just understand that. And just continue upon the mission, steadfast. Nobody bring in the ego in it. Nothing now work out good and proper with an unharnessed ego, meaning say ego is not under control. You understand? Because I have to wake up good. I have to turn up trunk if you not turn idiot, you know. And straight with that ego something there, you know. With accolades, you know. Yeah, man, that can draw away out, man. And my advice is don't follow the road there. Because you're very vital to this work. You're very vital to Jamaica. You're a necessary tool right now. Of upliftment. Yeah. No go on next way. We can't go next way. You know what I say? I know enough people are watch this and them decks and them are boiling blood are boil. Because anytime them don't agree with something where you say, or they just don't want to agree, I let them know say actually attack, then just go in an insult mode, looking at the background and see something when they can use that insult me into submission. Big people don't act like that. The hallmark of intelligence is to listen, to understand, in order to grow. That's the number one desire of a truly, spiritually intelligent person. That's the only desire where them really have. To understand, to know. It is not to stop and measure cocky and muscle up, a full muscle bigger, and who have the more following, and who have this. You know, nothing to do with them thing, them family. Them think they're distraction from Jamaica. It can't happen to anyone away. As I say again, I have to turn up trunk, you know, slip away, you know. I have to wake up every morning and self-examine, you know. You understand? So again, the question I'm going to end with is, did they call your name? I mentioned influence. I just common sense, sir. Common sense. You're no regular blogger. You think no normal, no, and you know. So no bother with them little, how them say it and then them say. Me did understand that too in my career. When me understand the power of my influence, me did know some Nadia Lewis. And I'm not gonna take Nadia Lewis totally not serious when them compare him to me. So me did know me have a responsibility and me have to know how to move. And everybody live on the same level, my brother. So nobody try to go up on the same level with everybody. To make a point. Because you're not on the same level with everybody. And I say that with all heap of respect, same way. And me is still a fan, will be a fan, because you're necessary to this fight against corruption in Jamaica.
Are you a person under 30 with a bachelor's degree, with at least 3 years of work experience, who needs to migrate to Canada in pursuit of better opportunities, but are totally ignorant of the other ways of getting permanent residency outside of, marrying your cousin or paying that ugly person that makes your skin crawl to kiss you in the wedding pics to make it appear real? Well, not to worry. Renaissance Immigration will save you from committing migration suicide. Call now at 437-703-1147 or 1148. The consultation is totally free. or visit us in person at 30 Via Renzo Drive, Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada, postal code L1Z0B3, or online at www.renaissanceimmigration.ca. Is this the part where you think, this sounds too good to be true, so it's most likely a scam? If so, then Google the words LCCR, find a representative, and click the membership list. Then type in Renaissance Immigration in the field presented. We are so confident in our services, by the time we're through, you may be the one trying to kidnap us. We're so good at what we do, I think we should be worried.
So now, brother, you also say in a device note, you want to know my views on arranged marriages. If me think, you say you find out, most people say arranged marriages work out better than marriages, consensual marriages. My opinion on that is every marriage is an arranged marriage. Every marriage is an arranged marriage. It is just that you have marriage where people arrange for it, and then marriage where we arrange for ourselves. But in both cases, because what is it really and truly, whether people arrange it for or we arrange it for ourselves, it is the coming together of an arranged marriage is the coming together of two people who don't really know one another, but are forced based on circumstances to come together to serve some kind of agenda, either for themselves or for somebody. So them all-time arranged marriages, the back in the days of kings and people making alliances and a family are married into the next family there. Or it is that we see somebody and we say, oh wow, my God, this person is just, we don't know them either. It is we try to arrange something that will suit a purpose or agenda that we have. So none of the two situations is really different if you look deep into it. Yeah, I have to talk long on that one. That me think.